don't bring me down.
Hey guys, it's Maddie. So this week's video is going to be me reviewing the new Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This is the look I came up with. It's just a nice warm tone, dramatic eye, my favorite type of colors to use. So if you would like to see how I got this makeup look using this new palette and my thoughts on it at the end, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get into this review on the Urban Decay Naked Heat eyeshadow palette. So this is how it looks. As you can tell, it is basically all warm tones with a double-ended eye brush. So most of the colors here are warm tones. You have your cream color, your crease colors, and then some really pretty shimmery darker colors, which I love those colors a lot. So let's just see what look I create today. I always want to put a cream color on my lid, so I'll be using the shade Ounce, which is that cream shade right there, and applying it all over my eyelids so that I have a nice base to apply my shadows to. Okay, so had that color on. Now I think I'm going to be using the shade Sauced, which is the third shade in. It's just a matte brown, or like a warm brown, and I'll be using this ColourPop blending brush and blending it into my crease. I love this brush because I always use it for my crease shades because it just applies the perfect amount of the color to my crease and it blends the shadows out really nicely. I love Urban Decay shadows because I find them to be really easy to blend, especially their mattes, because I do have the Naked 3 palette and the Naked 1, or the first Naked palette, and they are really nice. I wouldn't say they're the best eyeshadow formula, but they are not terrible or bad at all. And I think to deepen up the crease, I'm using the shade Low Blow, which is right next to Sauced, and I'm using this Real Techniques base shadow brush and blending this into my crease as well. I'm just basically building the colors in my crease to give my eye look some dimension. I always like going in with the lighter crease shade and then going in with the darker ones and just layering them on top. This palette is really nice because I love warm tones. Like, a lot of my tutorials are using warm tone colors, and I'm really happy that they came out with a warm tone Naked palette because I thought they were kind of done with this like line of palettes. But then when they came out with this, I was like, wow, this is smart. So next I'm using the shade He Devil, which is this right here. It's like a warm reddy tone, and I'm using this smaller crease brush, and I'm applying this to the outer part of my crease, just placing it there, and then I'm going to be blending it into my crease. So most of the color on the outer part of my eye. So I think I'm going to be going for like a halo eye today, I think. So I'm applying this color on the outer part of my eye, and then I'm taking that same color He Devil and mixing it with some of Low Blow right here, mixing those two together and applying it to the inner corner of my eye. And I'm leaving the center of my eye blank, I guess what you would call it, so that I can put my shimmery color right there. Okay, now I'm going to be using this angled brush from, I think it's Tarte, and I'm taking the shade Cayenne, which is right there, and I'll be applying it to my crease. Cayenne is such a pretty color. It's like, I would call it a muted kind of like brick red type of color, but with some brown in it. And then I'll be blending it together with that same ColourPop blending brush. And then for my shimmer on my lid, I'm taking my, my trusty MAC shader brush, And I think I'm going to be going to use the shade, what shade should I use? I think I'm going to use a mixture of Scorched and Ember. I'll be mixing those two on my brush and applying it to the center of my lid, right where there's no color placed before. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, do the other eye. This is real nice. Okay, now I think I'm going to be taking some of Lumber, I think, which is that shade right there, and applying that to the center of my eyelid just to catch some of the light. And then because some of the color on my inner corner was blended away, I'm going to go back in and use the shade Low Blow and He Devil, which is right here. And I'm using a pencil brush this time so I can really get on the inner corner and pack that color in. I got some fallout. I'm going to brush that off. Okay. Now I think I am going to be using the color Ashes, which is a dark purpley color. And it's this little, I wouldn't call it a pencil brush. It's like a really skinny like crease brush. So I'll be taking that color on that little brush and layering it on the outer part of my eye like I did with the other shadows. Because I like to have most of my darkness on the outer part of my eye and then have it like fade into a lighter color into my crease. So it kind of has that ombre effect, I guess. And I think I'm going to be using the brush it comes with, using the more tapered blending side and blending that color in. And then to balance the eye look out, I think I'm going to be taking the shade Low Blow and He Devil, and I'm going to be applying it to my lower lash line. Oh my gosh, to my lower lash line. Sorry, my brush was flying. Anyways, lower lash line with this pencil brush from NYX. So the shades Low Blow and He Devil, and applying it to my lower lash line, focusing most of the color on the outer part of my eye and then diffusing it on the inner part. Okay, and I think that is it for the eyeshadow. Actually no, I'm gonna be putting a color under my brow bone. Just taking this flat brush and the shade Ounce and highlighting my brow bone. And then one more blend with this big blending brush. Okay, and then going to finish off my eyes with some eyelashes. So this is my Kiss number 11 lashes. Okay, so my eyelashes are on. Again, these are the Kiss number 11s, and they're super pretty. They're thicker on the outer corner, so it like, how do I say it, like elongates your eyes a little bit. And the Kiss bands are nice because they're flexible and they are kind of smaller size lashes, so they're good for my eyes. I have the cut just a little on the outer part, but I think I'm gonna be applying some mascara just to like mix the lashes. So I'm using my Tarte Manier mascara. Just gonna put on the outer part of my lash just to mend the outer part, and that's it. So this is the finished eye look overall. I think the Naked Urban Decay Heat is really nice. It is on the pricier side of palettes. I think it's like $54, I think. I'll put the price on the screen. But I feel like it's a nice palette. Like, I love these colors, especially if you like these more warm tone colors, because I know I love these colors so much. Like, I usually wear warm tone shadows like every single day, so this is a really good palette for me. The thing with the Urban Decay Naked palettes is that there's a palette for everyone's color spectrum. So like if you like warm tones, they have the heat one. If you like the more cool tones shades, they have the smoky and then the Urban Decay Naked 2. And if you like more like the goldy neutral colors, they have the first one. So I feel like this is a really cool line that Urban Decay has. So overall, this is a really nice palette. I love the shades, the colors are nice, and I like how they have a good variety of matte shades. They have a cream shade, they have crease shades, they have some nice shimmers. So this is a great palette. If you guys like this review on the Naked Urban Decay Heat, then let me know in the comments down below if I should get any more palettes and review it for you guys. Or if you want to see some more looks with this palette, then I can totally do that. Just let me know in the comment section down below. And I will have a link for this palette in the description box, and these lashes I will have down below as well. So remember to subscribe and like this video, and follow me on my social medias, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!